Just this other man you mentioned. Phaser, he seems a man of import. And yet, I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further.
Queen Regent Deezer appears to be working in concert with this Phaser's fellow, but what precisely is their aim?
That's odd.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Do not forget that we work to...
Politics are no concern of mine.
What's to be done about this?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the...
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
I witnessed a stunning... Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. If the way forward is shrouded to you, it is lovely to see you.
Never mind what they say. I'll hold my head high. My head hurts just thinking about it.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I... You can afford perpetual...
Let me get that.
I spend my days in...
Was I lacking in devotion? Was I lacking in devotion?
True faith must come
I must pray for guidance.
If our prayers are not... What a
There was a patient man.
The heavens have forsaken us. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the... Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to...
Let us begin by gathering information.
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent now, that's and rightly so. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think a young noble should so their faces may match.
I spend my days in...
Wag that tongue at me again, and I'll...
I'm quite sure ox carts don't run. Was it a phantom then?
You'd best...
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Was I lacking in devotion?
Away with you.
Dirt, sweat and toil. Each day's more of the same.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. No harm in picking a few.
I've naught to say to...
I'm at something of a
Was
loss.
I lacking in devotion?
Piss off, or I'll...
prepared to be called to your side, Arisen.
Is there aught I can... My, you are persistent.
Do not approach.
Chaos in the world.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept, and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those...
What teachings might salve people's woes?
My prayers will surely be rewarded.
Do not approach.
Malcolm's been real. Just the other day, he was going around Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Shall we report our results?
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they are, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps... Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling. Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs. A profitable endeavor.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to follow close behind.
True enough.
How are we to get through this door?
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
Right you are. Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
This place is
The books ne'er seem to end. Who could...
We are under attack.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work. Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet. What should I do?
Wish I had someone to share this spot with.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Well met, sir.
Dead on my feet. Much to do yet. Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master story.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent fun.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, my diet. Early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Have we any gold left after that extravagance?
No sense screwing the cost. Such purchases are a given on an adventure as important as ours.
Well met, sir.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Tomorrow will be no different.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. We shall remain here.
Scuffle. There's no easy thing. Making a living is the soul. It's too quiet. Money finds breaking this way with us.
Slim pickings of late.
Oh dear, I'm falling asleep.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
First assess the field, then...
At last! 'Tis a relief to be at your side again, Master.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Bunch of sluggards.
If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I have been pursuing all of the channels available to me, but I am afraid I have yet to uncover any new information pertaining to the false sovereign. Would your Majesty be willing to venture to Vermont's eastern edge to probe into the young man's origins? Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
import, we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge.
Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master? The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any monster, so anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We ought to see this to its destination. We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength. Over here, if you please.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'll take the knife washer and desperate and get it.
That's
mercy!
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are. You will share my destiny. And my hunger.
this to use. These spell substance, avoiding all paths. Water. Terrible. Both stamina in excess. There is no cause for recklessness. We need only be consistent.
Yourself. 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. Truly.
Wasn't sure we'd... It's this way.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
In relation to that, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same. Are we to remain here? A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?